Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times. Oscar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we return to the Skyland Roller Coaster project to work on our underwater areas. We'll build sunken ships, cool watery ceilings, and all sorts of other awesome stuff. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Skyland, a land where we take survival building to the extreme, and we're here in the roller coaster station, heading down to the project area for today, where we're going to work on our undersea building area, where we got our ceilings and our sunken ships, and all sorts of other amazing things planned today, and that'll be really fun. I think we're going to do some time lapses and all sorts of good stuff to really complete this area and have it all finished, and then we move on to our last phase, and that's to build the sea monster, the creepy sea monster that is sinking ships and of course attacking our roller coaster here. And look at this beautiful sunset over Skyland. Wonderful. Haha, that is looking really cool. So I just wanted to make sure you guys remember that the Skyland roller coaster, once it's complete, once we've wrapped up this whole project, that's when Skyland will be able for download. I've gotten a couple questions about that recently, and I just want to make sure that that's clear, because once we finish this, I don't want to give you a non-complete roller coaster project. No, we've got to make sure it's all complete, and then it is available for download. And then we kind of go into a new phase with Skyland with all sorts of new and exciting projects planned. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future of Skyland and all of its possibilities. And I want to talk a little bit about that in the future part of the video. We've got Bob the Creeper Building Inspector, of course, and he's making a run for us. Let's get out our sword. We got our sword. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Here we go. Here we go. All right, one more hit. One more hit and we got him. One more hit and we got him. There we go. No Creeper Inspector will survive our wrath. And of course, like we talked about in some live streams on Twitch, the You Got Scarred sword is missing, and I cannot find it, which is kind of sad. But yeah, so this, of course, is the underwater section of our roller coaster. This is where we've tried to give the impression that we're underwater, where we have seaweed and sand, and of course, a beautiful ceiling that kind of gives the impression of water. And on Twitch, what was that? You didn't know I streamed on Twitch? Well, yes, I do, and follow the link in the description, and you can head on over, follow me there to be notified when I go live. And we built this live on Twitch. I absolutely love Twitch. It's one of my favorite things to do, and just to be able to interact with you guys. You're able to give me feedback, of course, on all the different builds, and we built this over the weekend, last weekend, and it's looking really super awesome. We still have some more work to do in this area right here, and of course we've got our awesome ceiling. But in our last major episode of Skyland, this is what we worked on, our lost city, if you will, where we have some ruins and different things like that that's been claimed by the sea, and there's some pillars. I really like this pillar. I don't know why. Just sometimes you see something in your build and you're just like, I like that. I like that a lot. And that's like my favorite thing down here. I don't know why, but I like it. And then of course here's a little pillar that kind of toppled over and cracked. But we have much work to do, and that is starting to fill in this entire area throughout here. And of course adding the giant ceiling at the top, which I think we'll do that in a time lapse, which I think could be really beautiful. All right, let's put the sad remains of Bob the Creeper Building Inspector in our inventory. Maybe we should do a little funeral. Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's get started. So, the first thing we're going to do here is we are just going to start to get some of these basic walls complete. So I just want to kind of clean up the walls a little bit, give them a little bit better feel. These are kind of like my maintenance area back here. So a lot of theme parks, if you will. You know, they kind of have their catwalks and maintenance areas and all sorts of good stuff. And I don't know, it's kind of like that for me. Like we've talked about many times, this is kind of like a, I don't know, a personal project, if you will. It's kind of like my passion is theme park design and stuff like that. And yeah, this is kind of that. I don't know. It'll be sad. It'll be amazing when this project is over, but it'll also be a little bit sad because I've just had so much fun doing it. Just putting it together, kind of thinking like a theme park designer and stuff like that. It's just been fun. It's just been a fun thing, but we have a lot to look forward to with the channel. So that's what I wanted to talk about a little bit here was we have a lot of stuff. I did a channel update video recently. If you haven't seen that, check out the Scarlog playlist. And then I talk quite a bit about things there. We talk about some new series coming, especially to Scarland. We have Scar City, different things like that, new house build for Scarland. But, you know, I'm pretty optimistic right now about where we're going with the channel, and I'm pretty excited about things like Fallout 4, and I want to bring a new focus to the channel by not having just Minecraft videos here, having some other great content here also. bringing in some indie games, I think that would be fun. I think we've had a lot of fun with some of the indie games, but I think the balance is trying to find games that you guys enjoy also. So I think that's kind of what we're going to work on. We'll keep doing our Minecraft things. What I think I'll do also recently, I've been kind of just playing with some ideas, is to try to make it so that maybe there would be less Minecraft series, but more episodes of that particular series, where it might end a little sooner because we're able to get a little bit more done. But, you know, we'd just be able to get more episodes out of it. But I wouldn't be able to have as many, you know, series maybe run. It's just something I've been thinking about. You know, I always got to be mindful of my health and be careful about that, because sometimes when I really get excited and passionate about something and really want to jump in there and start doing it, I may overdo things a little bit occasionally, and that can usually have a bit of a negative impact on my health. So keeping that in mind, I'm pretty excited about the future and kind of some new things I want to bring to the channel, because I don't want the channel always just to be Minecraft. I would love it to have a little variety of things once in a while, where you can see maybe a new game and you're like, oh, I wonder what Scar thinks of that game. I wonder what it's like watching Scar play that game. Is he gonna fail as always? Yes, he will. But that'll be funny to watch. At least that's kind of a thought. And I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, after that video where I gave you guys kind of a few little options here or there, the amount of feedback that I got from that, the most amazing feedback, by the way, just really, really insightful, detailed things. And I was like, wow, I'm very, very glad I made that video, because I learned so much from it, from you guys and all of your suggestions. Like I asked, what would you guys like to see the channel improve upon? What's something in the channel that you want to see improve? And what is something that the channel is doing right? Something that you guys like. So I could kind of see, oh, this is something that a good majority of the Super Awesome Scars are enjoying, and this is something they want to see improved. And it was amazing. The reception of that video and being able to get some feedback to that was incredible. So one of the most amazing comments was, I'm so sorry, I forgot the person's name. I'm so sorry. You're an awesome person, by the way. They mentioned that they missed a little bit of my ramblings. And the reason why I haven't been able to do some of those recently is because a lot of my videos had to be pre-recorded because of all these breaks that I keep having to take from recording, where I need to, you know, build up a little bit of an arsenal of videos, and I need to do that for surgery and TwitchCon and things like that. So sometimes it's hard to like talk about current topics and things like that. So I just wanted to address that. And yeah, definitely once we do get back to our normal schedule and stuff like that will return. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all that feedback, and just do a little talk there and kind of touch base with you guys, and hopefully you guys are excited and, you know, passionate about the future and all that good stuff. And yeah, so I'm just going to continue to bring this across here and then all the way around, and I'll see you in just 1 minute. All right, and welcome back. So we've got one side complete over here. We still got to do it over there, but for now what we're going to work on is getting an archway built. So what I want to do here is start to get into this little section right here, start to carve ourselves out a little room, and then start to work a bit of an archway going up. So I want this area to kind of go over the track a little bit, and then come back down right about there. So I just kind of wanted to go up a decent height. The reason for this particular design, like this, if I can just get this to go over just a little more, there we go, sweet. Then I'm just gonna work on getting myself a little bit of a build up right here, is a nice transition. So I want there to be a little transition between this section of the room to there, and that's going to be where the shipwrecks are, and of course the sea monster himself will be right over there. So that's kind of the reason I want to create just a little archway, and I think this will look nice once we kind of get it a little bit more framed out. And let's just move on over here. So it's just really simple, just kind of build up a little frame like that, and as you can see, that's a super basic form of it. And we can just kind of, you know, start enhancing it, start adding a little more here and there, try to give it a little support, so, you know, so it's not so top heavy or things of that nature. So I think this will look nice, and it'll just give that little separation between the two rooms, so that you kind of, I think it's more of a reveal, if you will. So when you're kind of over here, you see my fancy pillar, and then you transition under the arch, and that's when you see the sea monster, and you're like, whoa, instead of seeing it from way back there. I think that'll be nice. So yeah, let's continue to keep framing this up. And there we go. We've got ourselves a pretty good arch setup. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use some of these materials like so, and then start just, you know, kind of enhancing the curves, kind of giving it a little bit more of a softer transitional curve around. And I think that'll look a little bit nicer. I think we'll just try to build these little pieces up here and there if we can reach. Go, apparently we can't. Apparently we're not going to reach at all. So, you know, just head up here and then just slowly bring these down. Now, how we're going to make this look a little bit better so it's not smooth stone with cobble, that looks a little hokey. So what we'll do now is we'll just kind of carve in here like so, and we'll use some of these blocks and we'll just fill those in like so. We'll just kind of cut in there, bring that piece over there. We'll bring these in there like so and fill that in like there. Oh, not right there. That's a scar mistake right there. Awesome. So as you can see how we do that? We just kind of fill in each one of these little layers like that. And you can start to see the details start to merge, and it kind of gives it a better transition between the cobble and the smooth stone, kind of adding that andesite in the middle. And there we go. Let's keep adding some detail on here. All right, and welcome back, and look at that. We've got ourselves an archway looking super awesome. That will be a great divider between the two rooms that we've been working on. And then just around the corner here, we've got our walls pretty well smoothed out with the smooth stone. I think that's starting to look good. Of course, we've got our sand layer laid out, and I've just started to add a little bit of detail like these little trenches and different things like that. And yeah, so now it is time to do super fast build mode to complete our watery ceiling to create that immersion. So let's get this time lapse underway. End of super fast build mode, and there we go. We have our ocean surface ceiling all complete and ready to go, and I think it's looking pretty good. It kind of gives us that immersion that we're underwater, and I think it hopefully it looks good. Let me know, of course. And let's get started now on our sunken ships. So I would like to make one over here and one over there, and that will really frame up our sea monster on that side. So let's start over here real quick. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to slowly get this set up here. So we're just going to put a couple temporary blocks like so, and then I want to build up the ship on this side. And as you can see, it's going to kind of run up the side over here, which I think that'll look okay. That's my way to Scar's crafting headquarters, so I don't want to cover that up. So we got to keep that open. There we go, avoiding any Scar mistakes, which is not easy for me, as you can imagine. There we go. Bring that across there like so. And then let's go up one more block like that. There we go. And then we can bring this piece going across here just a little bit more like that. Awesome. And then we can bring this across here. So this ship is broken. It's all kind of dilapidated. It's being claimed by the sea. So it's not right. So we're going to kind of tear in here and make it, you know, a little bit more unique, you know, make the pieces kind of, you know, staggered out like that. And I think that'll look cool. It's just the kind of the whole of the ship. There we go. And let's remove that like so. And then what we're going to do here is we're just going to jump up here. And let's see, we're going to put that block right there for now. And then let me connect. Oh, I actually need to jump up here. I need to connect that like so. And then we'll jump on down and try to avoid any Scar mistakes. So as you can see, we're just kind of working on the very top of the ship. So once we have the basic hull of the ship, that's when we're going to start to kind of tear it apart and, you know, add some extra detail to it and maybe a mast to it and all sorts of good stuff. There we go. And put that across there, just overlapping just ever so slightly. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So now let's jump up here, and then we'll just get this basic design going, similar to what we've done on our other two ships, just so it has a little bit of cohesion. There we go. Awesome, awesome. And bring that all the way across. Beautiful. And then let's see what we want to do. What do we want to do? how about we go with our dark oak? There we go. And if you see something better or you have a better idea, definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. I think this will look good, but if you can think of something better, you know how to let me know. There we go. And then we'll put these guys right on top. Uh-oh, we're trapped. We're trapped, and I do not want to break another leaf because I don't have any more of the oak leaves with me down here at the moment. I gotta go get some more. There we go. And let's jump on down. And yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Sweet. So now what I want to do here is kind of open up the sides like so. Look at that. This is going to be super fun. So then we can kind of go like this. And we can kind of go like that. We can go like this. See how we can kind of like tear apart the ship and look like, you know, all the sea creatures are living in here and all sorts of good stuff. So as you can see, we can do that. We can cut in here like that and just add little detail pieces like that. And I think it'll start to look good. You just, if you're building along with me, just kind of play with it. You know, if you don't like this, put that block back, put something else there in its place. So, you know, you can do like little things like that. And that doesn't look great for that particular side. So I'll remove that and I'll move it on down here. I think it'll look better right there. See, just kind of play with it a little bit. And then once you get to that point where you're starting to like the kind of the look you're getting, start adding some sand under there, start getting some detail like this built up in there so it looks like, you know, it's really kind of inside and buried into the sand. So yeah, so I'm going to continue to work on this and I'll see you in just 1 minute. And there we go. We've got a pretty good base set up and ready to go for our sunken ship on this side. You know, I worked a little bit down here in the sand. There's more work to be had, but I want to move on over to this other side and start over here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start about here. I just want to start to kind of get this part of the ship built up. Something like that. What is Bob the Building Creeper Inspector up to over there? I have no idea what he's up to. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to leave him to his own devices over there. I want to push this back just a little bit more. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't come after us. All right? I'm counting on you guys to keep an eye on him. There we go. And then I'm going to put this block right about here and then bring that up just a smidge bit more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that and then work a little bit more off of the top. So let's move over here. There we go. Keeping a weather eye open on Bob because I just don't trust him, to be honest. I don't know why anybody would trust him. There we go. And bring that across there like so. Awesome. And then we'll sneak on over here and bring those over there. And we'll sneak on over on this side. Now we got an Enderman over there. I'm just worried that we're just going to move over 1 inch. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. I told you we're going to move over 1 inch. There we go. And then I'll sneak a glance at that Enderman. We've got Enderman problems. There we go. Put that along there. And as you can see, I want this ship to look like, you know, it's kind of the front of the ship. Whatever they call that. As always, I forget. Let's see. Let's put this right here. Oh my. That's not going to go right there. There we go. And then we're going to put this piece right about there. So like we talked about before, it doesn't have to be perfect because this, of course, is a ship that has been under the sea for quite some time. And it's slowly but surely becoming one with the sea. There we go. And we'll put that along there like so. And I just thought I heard a creeper. No? Okay, good. I don't want to lose the work that we've accomplished. Not one bit. There we go. Put that all like there. Hey, there we go. Hey, that's starting to look what I want. Nice. So let's jump up here. There we go. And then we can work up here just a little bit more. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's jump down and kind of see our handiwork. Beautiful. And then we can just put one final piece like that. And let's kind of admire it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now it's time to kind of add a little more detail, get a little bit more rustic with it. And yeah, so I'll continue to kind of refine this and I'll see you in just 1 second. There's an Enderman. Why are they all jumping? Oh, he sees us. Let's get out of here. And welcome back, and we've got our landscaping starting to fill in the area. We've got our bubbles, we have our seaweed and all sorts of little seaweed plants here and there. We still need to work out the lighting. There's still torches everywhere, but we'll get that all arranged soon. And yeah, there we go. We've got this area all set up and ready to go. We might add cannons to the back of those. We can do those on a live stream possibly, but yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed and you were inspired for your own undersea builds and things of that nature. And yeah, so until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter.